Hey guys, it's Austin the Car Guy coming at you with another video. Today we have the F-250 Lariat with the Power Stroke. Hope you guys enjoy this. And if you guys are new to the channel, this is my new car walk around channel. I do new car walk arounds, used car walk arounds, tech talks, and eventually we're gonna end up going to car shows. So make sure that you subscribe and hit that notifications bell so that you get notified when we upload new videos. Enjoy this one. All right guys, so as always, starting with the outside and specifically the front end of our F-250 Lariat Super Duty with a Power Stroke. Now this is the regular output. You can tell because the badge is gray instead of orange. But looking at this front end, we've got these huge prominent headlights. Now this is actually a point of contention on the new truck. A lot of the actual Super Duty customers that I'm talking to actually like the old front end better. They don't tend to like how tall these headlights are. I don't know if it's a safety feature to make them that tall. If it has something to do with the pedestrian crash maybe or something, but people actually prefer the old headlamps better. So I'm interested to see what Ford does in 2025, maybe even 2026 when they mid-cycle refresh this truck and give us a new front end. I'm interested to see if they make them smaller or if they keep them equally as large. But overall, I think it's a pretty muscular front end. It has the huge C-clamp lights that you can see, which are your daytime running lights, and then of course your LEDs in between. Now this is a higher trim level truck, so of course these are the premium headlights. There are some more basic ones on the work trucks, but we got a huge prominent Ford grill. And I say huge because this is my hand and this is the Ford badge. So it's a pretty big Ford badge. We do have a 360 cam underneath with a little spray nozzle, tons of radiators in here. You can almost see the layers of radiators in the way. It's cool how this air piece here diverts air up to that radiator. You got huge tow hooks, ultrasonic parking sensors. You do have LED fog lights and LED headlights. Stay tuned, late video lighting nerds. You guys will love the end of this video. But what we got here, we got your hub with your 8-lug pattern. This does have it says do not turn, always locked. So there you go, you don't have to worry about that at all. Talking about our tires on this one is just a regular 4x4. It's not an FX4 off-road equipped package. So these are your Bridgestone Dueler ATs. They seem to be pretty good as far as aggressiveness goes. There's your front suspension. This does have a large solid front axle, so you can see that suspension is going to be super basic, but also super heavy duty. This does have a very large lower air dam, which you can option either a trimmer or an XL one. There is a new XL off-road package, which will delete that air dam. So you can just order one of those air dams through the parts department and swap it out, or just take it off altogether. Right here is your Lariat F-250 badge. There's our 6.7 liter Power Stroke badge. Now, like I said, when it's silver like this and not orange, that means that you have the regular output. We do have nice big Ford running boards on this one. Going over the window sticker quickly, you can see that this is our 2024 F-250 4x4 in carbonized gray with the black onyx leather. Here's all your standard equipment. This one does have a ton of optional equipment, including that 6.7 liter Power Stroke, which is $9,995. It also has the Sport Appearance Package for $2,880 and the Lariat Ultimate Package, which is $5,075 for a grand total of $85,750. No fuel economy, no safety ratings. It was built in Kentucky at the Ford truck plant. Alrighty, well there's all your detailed specifications on pricing and equipment on this truck. This does have nice big LED tail lamps with your blind spot monitoring with trailer view. It does have the new corner step. Now these steps are new for 2023 and 2024. They're pretty neat. They do a good job. They allow you to get into the bed of the truck. They're also mounted directly to the frame, so as far as weight goes, you don't need to worry about how much you can put on there. It does have a 3-inch receiver, being that this is a full-size heavy-duty truck. It also has a 7 and a 4-pin connector right here, along with your LED lights for the bumper here and your ultrasonic parking sensors. And let me just give you a rear view 3/4 shot right here so you can see the overall truck. It's a pretty good looking truck from almost every angle. There is an LED light pointing down, which is part of that 360 zone lighting. Tailgate comes right down, nice soft open. It does have the step in it. This one does not appear to have the camera. There is a new camera. When the tailgate's dropped, there's actually a camera facing out, so even with stuff loaded in, you can still back up the truck. There is a step back here. There is a measuring tape right here on the end. This is actually different from what we see on the F-150, so maybe they'll update that on the next one. But you can see we got our box link for accessories in here. This does have the factory tough bed Ford spray-in bed liner, and then LED box lighting, which you push this button, all of these lights come on, and then push it again and they fade out. We do have a camera right up there on the back of the cab, so you can actually see a box view, which don't worry, we'll get into that next. And this does not have the power tailgate, so you just gotta close it. It's a power release, but not a power open. Opening up our fuel door, you can see your diesel, B20 Max, and our DEF fluid right there on the right. Now let's go inside the truck next, guys. Climbing inside, looking at our rear door panel, very nice, high quality door, very high entrance here. I'm about 5'9", so I'm not super tall, but definitely a high step in to get into this truck. You can see really nice stitching here on the door with this really cool kind of fabric looking material. And then you've almost got wood grain right there at the end of the door with the little toddler cup holder. Tons of storage on this door. Bang & Olufsen sound system. There are a few accessories here. This is our hubcaps, which still need to be put on. This truck has not been fully PDI'd yet. That stands for pre-delivery inspection, which basically just gets the truck ready for sale. This one just dropped. It's actually kind of hard to get a video on a high trim level Super Duty. They tend to get picked up really quickly. But yeah, looking at our rear seats, here's what our rear bench looks like. A really nice style on it. Being that this is the Lariat, you get that cool new color that's specific to the Lariat. It is a power rear window. Climbing inside, absolute tons of space for my feet, my knees, my elbows. Everything's comfortable, tons of headroom. We do have air vents as well as heated rear seats. And then USB-Cs, 2 of them, a 400-watt house plug, and another 12-volt right there. And then, of course, we do have 2 cup holders, storage on each of the seat backs. No panoramic sunroof in this one, but you can option one. And then, of course, there's what our front looks like. Let's go head up there next. So this does have passive entry. So with the key in your pocket, you can lock and unlock the doors. You've also got blind spot monitoring. You do also have these large trailer tow mirrors that slide out, they telescope. And then they're also, of course, power adjustable and heated. We do have another 360 cam there. And then, of course, the door code for the Fords. You can plug in the code whatever you want. Here, let's start this bad boy up. Foot on the brake. All right. So as we look around in here, you can see we've got our 3-zone memory seats. We've also got our power telescoping mirrors right here, right behind that. And then, of course, power folding as well. There's your power fold feature of it. And then you can adjust them. Automatic on the front 2 windows, rear windows, door handle. Same design we had in the rear with material, same storage. And then, of course, this one does have power adjustable pedals as well as an electronic parking brake, exterior lights, interior lights, the jellyfish launcher and or cargo light, depending on how you look at that. And then spotlights left and rear. And then, of course, double tap that for the tailgate to drop. Looking at your digital gauge cluster, this is the new digital gauge that comes on the Lariat Ultimate. The biggest question I get is this heads-up display, how do I adjust it? A lot of people are used to having buttons, but this is how you do it. You go to menu on the steering wheel and then scroll down. We do have different gauges that you can go into, and you can see exactly what's going on with the truck, from turbo boost, DEF, auxiliary gauges. So everything you can display all the information that you could possibly want through the steering wheel. Talking about the steering wheel, it is leather wrapped and stitched. It's very nice looking, very comfortable in the hand. It's what you expect. It has lane keep and adaptive cruise. Now this is actually a lane keep alert, not a full lane keeping assist. It's not going to pull you back in the lane, but it will alert you if you're about to go out. Keep that in mind if you're comparing Super Duty to F-150. It's one of the benefits of the F-150. And then, of course, the screens or the buttons to control the screen there. This does have a manual shift option. This does have the 10-speed automatic that we find on the rest of the Super Duties. It is heavier duty than what's in the F-150. And then, of course, you can see trailer brake controller. Now, this is our 4-wheel drive control. We do have a rear locker on this truck. And then we do have different drive modes. They are a little bit different than what we see in the F-150. You can see we've got slippery, we've got an off-road mode, and then we go over, we've got a tow haul and an eco mode. So definitely different modes that will control the traction control, throttle input, wheel speed sensors, all that good stuff. Going under features on this truck, we've got under driver's assistance. Let's see, lane keeping system. Okay, so good news for 2024. Looks like they have added the aid that's actually going to turn the wheel for you. If you go into a 2023 or older truck, you'll notice it doesn't have that. Under adaptive cruise, exit warning, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic, all your standard stuff we expect. Zone lighting, we're going to override. and you can turn them on, and you can power which side of the truck, which parts of the truck are illuminated. So you can do the truck bed, rear area, you can do the right side of the truck, you can do the left side of the truck, or you can do the front of the truck, or you can do them all just to light up the outside of the truck at night to move around. This does have their cloud-based navigation, 3 years included. It's all cloud-based, connects to the satellites and everything. This does also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Ford's Pro Trailer Backup Assist. Once you hook up the trailer, this will back it up for you. All you have to do is turn the dial. You don't have to worry about, all you have to worry about is gas and brake. You don't have to worry about steering. We do have volume knobs, volume, power, and then tune. I love how they still give us physical buttons, heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, all the features you could expect from a, what was this, an $85,000 truck. We do have a wireless charger, USB-C, USB-A. I love this center console design. By the way, here's the key fob in case you guys are interested. You can see we do have the remote tailgate release and remote start. You can also use the Ford Pass app to remote start this truck from your phone. So you can store up to 4 cup holders, or you can slide this over and just have a big storage bin on this side. It's up to you. This is locking. It does flip up. You got a shelf in there with a coin sorter. And pulling the shelf out, you can see we've got USB ports in there and just a ton of room to store whatever you could want. This does have dual glove boxes, so you've got an upper and a lower glove box with this beautiful kind of machined metal look. Right below that is our glove box with all of our paperwork, another 400-watt outlet, and a 12-volt storage area up on top of the dash with your B&O. Behind that, auto-dimming mirror, sunglass holder, switch for your power rear window, interior lights, auxiliary switches for accessories. For example, you can do LED lights, winches, airbags, whatever you'd like. Up here, you got a mirror, hello. HomeLink garage door opener, tweeters for your upgraded B&O sound system. Diesel exhaust brake, you can turn it on, you can turn it automatic, or you can just have it off. 360 cam that you can pull up whenever you'd like. Parking sensor chime, quick turn off, hazards, traction control, and our hill descent control. That is everything on the interior of this truck. Let's go check out under the hood and see what powers this beast. The 6.7 liter Power Stroke V8, and it is a diesel, of course. All right, so here we are underneath the hood of our 2024 Ford F-250 Power Stroke. This makes 1,050 pound-feet of torque, 450-ish horsepower. I'll put the actual numbers right here on the screen up in the corner over here. But yeah, overall, huge engine bay, packed full. That's how they give you so much power, paired with a 10-speed auto. As far as maintenance items go, we got a battery over here, looks like a fuse panel back there, air box here, high pressure radiator, low pressure radiator coolant, power steering on this truck, oil fill, dipstick, another battery, washer fluid, and brake fluid. So there is all of your maintenance items. Overall, a great powertrain. Well guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment down below, let me know what vehicles you want to see on the channel next. Also comment, let me know what you think of this front end, as it is a point of contention for certain consumers. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're enjoying the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's a huge help. It allows me to continue making these videos for you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And for those of you who stayed late for the hashtag end of the video lighting nerds, here we go. Get this thing booted up. It's interesting to me that you can't even leave the headlights on if you wanted to on one of these trucks. You got to turn the ignition on. But I mean, it makes sense from a battery saving standpoint. So there is your low beams. I did turn on the fog lights for you today. You do have the lighting up at the top of the cab, lighting on the mirrors. And then let's turn on those high beams. There's our high beams. And there's your high beams. So you can see a lot more lighting when you turn on those high beams. Fog lights, of course, went out, as they legally have to. Side marker light, rear light. Let's go check out these tail lights real quick. Oh, are they LED? They don't look LED, y'all. They look like an incandescent bulb hiding behind like a reflector diffuser to make them look LED, but they're not actually LED. A little rude, Ford, but whatever. Well, thanks for watching for real now, guys. Have a great day.